Hi, my name is Chris Johnson, and I like to think of myself as a pretty honest man. If you ask me a question, I'm going to try my best to give you an honest answer. Unless I'm at work, because if your boss asks you something, you're probably not going to give like your true opinion there, because you could lose your fucking job. But like in most other situations, I'll try to give you an honest answer. So a lot of people who know me know that. So I often get asked about like crazy fucking scenarios or what I think about this, what I think about that, and I'll just fucking tell them. I'll give you a good example. One point in time, I knew a scumbag who cheated on her boyfriend with her boyfriend's best friend in the house that they lived in together. Her boyfriend went to bed and she fucked this guy on the couch. And the next day she was like, you know what? So I fucked my boyfriend's friend. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck you telling me this? And she goes, but I really want to stay friends with my boyfriend. I don't want to be with him anymore. I want to be with his best friend. But like, I want to be friends with him still. Like, what do you think I should do? And I was fucking brutally honest. I was like, you know what you should fucking do? Don't fucking talk to him. Leave him the fuck alone. He thinks you suck. If that happened to me, I would fucking hate you and I wouldn't want to fucking talk to you. Maybe down the line when the fucking sting of this wears off, you might be able to approach him, but for now, you stay the fuck away. And she started crying. I didn't mean to make her cry, but like, are you shitting me? Like, if you fucking ask me that question, I'm giving you a fucking answer. Honest fucking answer. That's dog shit. So I got another question like that. Not as salacious. Well, maybe as salacious. So one of my buddies will always ask me about weird scenarios. I think she's testing me. I don't know what she's testing me for. But I get the most bizarre shit from one person. And she's like, she kind of started this one slow. She slow played it. Like we're playing cards or something. She's like, what do you think about, if you were dating your cousin? I'm like, what? Would I date my cousin? No. What are you talking about? And she's like, well, what if you were already dating? Hold on a second. So I just said I wouldn't date my cousin. So what do you mean if we're already dating? Like, we're not going to be dating. Like, I'm not dating my cousin. She's like, well, okay, what about this situation? Let's say you were dating somebody and you loved her and things were going great and you've been together for a while. And then afterwards, you found out that they were your cousin. Would you stop dating them? Motherfucker. Now you've backed me into a corner. So I started thinking about that, and I was like, well, wait a second. Did this happen? Is this happening to you right now? Is this happening to somebody you know? Apparently it was. Because there was way too specific a question, I feel, to ask. Way too specific a scenario, unless you had some personal fucking experience with it. Apparently that happened to somebody she knows. These two people were dating, and they were together for a while, and then they found out that they were like cousins. And I got news for you right now. If I'm in a relationship, I don't know what the time frame's going to be, but if I'm in a relationship, and it's for a while. Because, like, if I'm going to be in a relationship, I'm going to fucking commit to being in a relationship. It's not just going to be like a fucking fling. It's not going to be like a random fucking date. So if I'm with somebody, I give a shit about them. So if I'm with somebody for a while, and then I found out they were cousins, I don't give a shit. And if you look at me like a dumb fucking hillbilly hick, I don't give a shit because I don't think I could stop. I don't think I could stop. Because let's say it's been a couple of years. We've already fucked. So at that point, you've already fucked your cousins. Who gives a shit? You're past the point of no return already. So might as well just keep going. What's the difference at that point? What's the difference? If you're with them and you love them and you didn't know that they were fucking related to you in some weird way down the fucking line, what's the difference if you stay together? Wouldn't it be sad to you? Like, would you stop loving them just because you found out they're your cousin? Like, oh man, hey, we fucked last night, but I just found out you're my cousin. We can't fuck anymore. I don't know, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's not like fucking Star Wars, Luke and Leia. They're fucking sisters. Wait, brothers and sisters. Whatever the fuck. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but you know what Star Wars fans, you know what the fuck I'm talking about there. There's probably a relationship between certain family members that you gotta stop, like if you're fucking your sister. But at that point, you probably know you're fucking your sister or your brother or whatever. But cousin? What exactly is a fucking cousin? How distant was this cousin? I still stand by the fact that if you're with somebody for a long time and you find out that you're cousins, I don't give a shit if you stay together. I'm not going to think any less of you because you did not know going in. How would you judge somebody? What would you expect? Would you expect them just to like break up with them right away? Like, hey, did you hear about Tim and Tina? Yeah, they've been together for 7 years. They're engaged to be married. Well, they're cousins. Like, oh shit, we got to break up. Like, why? Just because it sounds weird? Because it sounds icky? I don't think you have to break up. I don't think I'd break up. I don't think I'd fucking broadcast it around. I wouldn't fucking tell people. We'd have to live in silence. Live in secret. Hey, where'd you guys meet? Did you meet her family? No, I didn't. No. I don't know who her family is. She's an orphan. She was adopted. I don't know. You'd have to come up with some clever excuses because then you don't want people to think you're scummy. But I stand by the fact that I don't believe, as a huge scumbag move, that if you were dating somebody that you didn't know they were cousin and they found out they were cousins, I don't think it's a scumbag move to stay together. I don't know what the expectation is there. I don't know if you'd be able to legally get married. Would you be able to legally get married? Can you legally marry your cousin? See, it's hard to think about it because when I think of my cousins, I've known that they were my cousins. So you know who your fucking cousins are. It's not like your cousins are on a fucking list of people to fuck, unless you're in Alabama. But I mean, I think your brother and sister's higher up on the list if you're in Tuscaloosa than if you're looking at your cousin, right? There's probably cousins out there that you don't even know. And there's different levels of cousins first cousins, second cousins, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm not gonna fucking try to date my cousin, but if I found out I was dating my cousin, I don't think I'd give a fuck. What are you supposed to turn off the fucking relationship? What if you found out right now? Are you in a long-term relationship? If you are, if you found out the person you're with was your fucking cousin, would you be grossed out by that? Would you divorce them? What the fuck? I don't think you would. I think the fucking popular answer in this society today would be to just say like immediately like, no, I wouldn't do it. I'd break up with him. It's fucking disgusting. But I think that if you were actually put in that situation and if it was a long-term fucking thing and you actually loved that fucking person, I don't know how the fuck you'd break up with them. If you actually legitimately loved them and you had like a physical relationship and you were together for a long time, fuck. I'm watching baseball. Somebody just hit a home run against the Jays, so I got distracted. But I don't think you'd break up with them, and I wouldn't think any less of you if you didn't. Maybe you might think less of me today after hearing this shit, but I don't give a fuck. I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays. That's when the new podcast episodes come down. Podbean is the host. Website or app for that, maybe 5minutes.podbean.com is the site. Every single episode is there. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You. You can get the cast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify. It's other places too. You can find me on Instagram. That's at maybe 5 minutes. And if you don't want to go anywhere, if you have like Facebook, you just want to check me out on the Facebook timeline, I'm going to put the podcast there for you too.